Moving on, 102, I just wanted to really briefly interject here with something that seems pretty innocuous in the text. As a matter of fact, it's one of those where, to be honest, when I was scrolling through this and I saw this, I thought, my, what a silly waste of student mental bandwidth and pages to print. But then I remembered they really don't print these textbooks anymore, so at least we're not wasting trees. But I did find something, as soon as I thought about it, that was worth sharing. This here you can see behind me is figure 7-20 in the module 7 on smart TVs and streaming devices. Now, we will talk about, when it comes to networking and security, I believe that Stephanie will have a video on that. We will talk about things that will help you secure your digital content and secure essentially your digital footprint on the web. The single most forgotten about piece of equipment that does contribute to your overall digital footprint, however, is the smart TV. I know here, just in my house, you can probably see it behind me. This is my office. I have 2 televisions down here. This is so when I would like to watch football on Sundays and my boy would like to watch Avengers cartoons, he can watch on one TV and I can watch on the other. Family time ensues. But each and every single one of these smart TVs is essentially an advertising platform that sells you and your habits as data. Even if you only just go through the setup process to make sure that you set up your smart TV correctly, and if you never again connect it to the internet, that television is actually using everything that is being broadcast on it to help advertise to you. Whether or not that shows up later on TikTok, on Facebook, on Google searches, or right here on the television, that doesn't really matter. You are contributing to a digital footprint. So, as a connection here to the 7-20 content, what I wanted to do was make this link available to you. This is from Kaspersky. It's a site called Kaspersky. And I will mention that they are probably one of the top 5 or 7, number 1, digital informational security companies. Number 2, personal digital virus checkers and things like that. So even though in recent years they have gotten an undeserved bad reputation, they really are a top-notch security company. And here on this link, which again will be below this video, here in Eagle for you to find, are some ideas on how to secure your smart television. Let me tell you what I have seen time and again as the top 3 things that you can do to secure your digital content on your smart TVs. Number 1, when you sign in the first time, yes, go ahead and use the internet to get all of the available software and firmware updates. What this will do is bring everything on your smart TV up to date, and that will bring your security on your smart TV up to date, so that at the very least, as it maintains its internet connection, it can be safe on the internet. After that, disable or change the password for the wireless on your smart TV so that it cannot genuinely connect to the internet. That's the only way to be secure with that. So you can go through, I believe, number 5 on here is there's usually little checkboxes that you can select that say, do not share my data. Those are not orders, those are requests. And those companies often, or most often, will share your data. So if you turn off the Wi-Fi, or if you just give it a bad password, it cannot connect to the internet. If you would like to, it's the very last one on here, and it's actually what we do here in our household because I am a security crazy person, and because I have spent, the better part of 20 years now working with computers and security. I actually block the smart TVs themselves at the router. We do have one cheap television. It's right over here. It's right off camera. You cannot see it. That no matter how many times I have requested that it does not share, no matter how many times I have told it not to connect to the internet, it still did. So in order to prevent it from doing that, we have a set of Google routers here in the house. Actually, talking about mesh routers will be part of the networking module for you as well. Right there on the mesh routers, I have identified the name of that television. It's a TCL TV. It identifies itself as TCL Google TV, and I've told the routers to ignore any requests to go to the internet. So the television, despite my requesting to try and go to the internet, will try to, but it will be denied at the router, which means that none of that traffic can leave the house. So your smart televisions really truly are a means and a method for advertising companies to gather your data. Everything that streams through there are ways to get data from that. That's a pattern you're creating. That's a pattern of data that can be sold to an advertiser. We want to restrict all of that data leaving your households. Number one, check for system updates and firmware updates. Number two, then turn off Wi-Fi. Or number three, turn off the ability for that device to get to the internet, and that will create a far more safe environment for you to waste time watching television just like I do.